What an incredible car. This is the BMW M340D xDrive. Now the M340D is quite a new addition really when you think about it. It's a 3 litre, 340 brake horsepower diesel engine which sounds tremendous. The Newton meters of torque is an absolute joke. It's such a powerful car, but then you get great running cost. And being part of the M family, being the M340, it's got some great spec on it, and I'll go through it and show you as I go around. It's a 2021 registration, with only 6,000 miles on, still has the remainder of the BMW manufacturer's warranty up until 2024. This really is a special car. Couple of reasons. The biggest one is the colour. It wasn't long ago we got our very first Dravit Grey, and it was an M4. Since then we've had an X5 in the Dravit Grey, and now we've just got this one, and it genuinely is an amazing colour because it's got a pearl in it. The metallic and the flick in the car, it's very special. It looks grey, but then it looks gold. It then looks purpley and blue. It's got so many different shades to it. It is absolutely out of this world, and when you see it in person, you'll agree with me completely. Now this is what I'm talking about the Dravit Grey. Can you see the colour and that flick? It's just nothing like it. It looks brilliant when the light hits it and it changes colour. So it does look grey, but you can see tinges of purple. You can certainly see gold. And for me, there is another paint on BMW's palette that I think is as good as this, because as you come around here, where the spoiler is and the back of the car, once again, you can just see the sparkle. And I don't mean glitzy sparkle, I mean amazing sparkle. Also being the M340, it's got quite distinctive looks to it. So all the grills, the mirror caps, the inserts and the bumper, it's called cerium grey. So it's like a matte finish. It's not quite gold or rose gold or silver. It's just like a bronzy touch on it, and it looks amazing. And that's how you know straight away that this is an M340 and not just a 2 litre diesel M Sport. The BMW LED headlights, and you've also got the LED daytime running lights. Front rear parking sensors with park assist, and park assist means it does parallel parking for you. Going back to the cerium grey inserts on the front corner of the bumpers there, you can see it's got angulars on there. It looks sharp, looks great, and then you have the high gloss black air vents and the gloss black in the midsection as well. This car has another extra which is massive really. It's got a tech pack. Well, the tech pack gives you the Harman Kardon sound system, and it gives you a heads-up display. So if you look at all the ones that are available, not all of them have tech pack. A lot of them don't. But certainly there isn't many in the Dravit Grey. Going back to its specification, you've got the 19-inch upgraded M340 wheels. So them wheels are only available on this car. You can't go and buy a 320 diesel and get them wheels on, it's impossible. You've then got that same theme going on, that cerium grey on the inserts with a matte finish and the diamond cut. You've also got the red brake calipers. For me, on a nice grey car with all the grey bits, that red section just does pop out, and it does make a difference as well. All the M badging, the cerium grey matte finish, the ring mirror covers there, the high shadow line black window surrounds, and the sun protection glass. You've also got something called comfort access, and that's them little rivets in the door handle. So as you walk up to this car, it unlocks, and as you walk away, you press that, the doors lock, and the wing mirrors fold in. I mention this all the time, and it's very close to my heart because I see this happen every day. When my missus gets in the car, sometimes she'll spend 4 or 5 minutes literally emptying a bag out to find the key, which is the bottom. So with this comfort access, you don't need to empty your bag out. You can walk up to the car, it opens, you get in, you start and you drive off. And then same again, when you're finished with it, you just press the door handle. On a day-to-day driving, it's such a fabulous thing to have on a car. You've then got the G model interior. In here, you've got, if you look quickly, the ambient lighting down here. You've got a lovely carbon fibre effect, the touchscreen media system, which is a large screen, the full digital professional instrument panel, the iDrive system here, sport, comfort, eco and adaptive, so you can configure and change your driving mode. The M Sports give you these M Sport seats, but this one has a lovely contrasting blue stitching, all the different adjustments, also lumbar support, and this midsection here, so I mean, because I've got long legs, if I want to get more support, I pull this handle out and this extends. So you have an extension and it gives you more support there. This little handle here is tilt, so you can tilt it one way or the other. Literally, see? And that drops down. So again, if you want to be nice and flat, or if you want to sort of lean back, you can. The Harman Kardon sound system that I've mentioned already, which is here. The ambient lighting continues in the door cards, that's front and rear, and the blue stitching on the extended leather as well. 5-seater vehicle, so all your friends and family can enjoy this car thoroughly. The leather continues around the back. The M seat belts, as you can see here. And then there's lots of space. Now that seat is quite far back. I've purposely put it back so I can show you this. As you can see, it's quite far back. It's supposed to be sat in line with this B pillar even. But me being here, I've still got lots of leg room, certainly lots of headroom, and everything feels good to touch, from the door handles to the pulleys, to the back of the leather seats, the lighting. It's just brilliant. This centre armrest also comes down, so if there's only 2 passengers in the back, they get a great position. And they are super comfortable because all these newer engines and the new drive in it, they are. You can drive in this car for 200-300 miles at a time, get out and still feel very fresh. This one has a couple of things again, like the M rear spoiler. It is tiny, very, very small. But you know, sometimes it doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be a whale tail like you used to get in the olden days, because it just needs to look good. Aerodynamically, the car works anywhere. But it's only a small lip spoiler on the back, colour-coded to the car, looks fabulous. Remember xDrive, massive feature. That's what everyone's banging on about at the minute. Is it 4-wheel drive? Is it quattro? Is it this? Well, the xDrive does its own thing. You don't need to switch it from 2 wheels to 4-wheel drive. A lot of the times it'll drive in 2 wheels, and as and when it needs to, and it slips within 10 milliseconds, it'll just boom, off you go again. And that is fabulous, because that way you still get the best miles per gallon, but you have the practicality and the traction of the 4-wheel drive. You've then got the 3-dimensional LED rear lighting system, LED indicators, the full colour-coded bumpers, and then the tailpipes down here. This being the M340, you've got the widened, more aggressive, refined rear tailpipes, air breathers down the side, and that lovely darker grey rear diffuser. Another thing on this car, as well as the front parking sensors and rear parking sensors, you've also got the reversing camera system. The car is absolutely damage-free. So when you're buying a car from us, you're buying a car with absolute peace of mind that the car's been very well looked after. We've got the car from a great source, either through a part exchange or someone that we know and we just purchased the car maybe. But we are very, very particular. If you bought this car over the phone, over the internet, you'd be buying with a full peace of mind that we have great reviews, we only sell good cars, HPI cleared, and you would not be disappointed. If you came in 3 days' time, this car would be parked up over there with a nice bunch of flowers next to it, and you'd be over the moon, especially when you get in it for the first time and you start it up and you hear this. Because remember, this is a diesel engine. But that is an absolute phenomenal sound. I do mean it. Very rare do I go revving a diesel engine. Non-comparable, and I mean it. There isn't much out there. If I'm going to put it out there, the only other thing that I thought that sounds like this is like something like an Audi SQ5 or something, because they sound tasty. But this is brilliant. Absolutely awesome. Takes me on to the steering wheel. BMWs for years and years have had this beautiful Napa leather wrapped steering wheel, which is nice and chunky. It's dead thick, it's dead sporty, and it feels nice and warm just to touch. The thumb pads here are wider, so again, if you're driving, you tend to. Your paddle shift a bit more elongated. Fully multifunctional steering wheel with all your stereo controls, Bluetooth controls, and most importantly for me, which I use all the time, is voice control, because you can literally utilize the full media system and the rest of the car just by pressing that. So navigation, your Bluetooth, everything by pressing that and instructing the car what to do. This new display is absolutely fabulous. You've got the different rev counters, but the navigation's in the middle. All the sort of computer information that you want on this car is displayed there. But to back that up, remember this car's got a tech pack, so you've got heads-up display. So same again, the rev counter, how fast you're going, how fast it should be going, your navigation details, your music details, everything that you would be looking at down there and down there is projected onto the windscreen. Mind-blowing. If you've had one before with heads-up display, you know what I'm talking about. As years have gone on, the heads-up display is more advanced now, it's more detailed, and it just looks brilliant just to have it sat on the windscreen. Another nice neat feature, which I use in my current car, is the heated steering wheel. On a nice cold morning, that is a godsend. Literally, 60 seconds later, steering wheel is nice and warm, good to touch, and off you go again. Automatic headlights, automatic window wipers. Centre armrest pops up, engine stop-start button, 2 keys, and remember, it's under warranty. Key things for me on this car: 6,000 miles, tech pack, but most importantly, Dravit Grey. If you like your cars and you want something to be a bit special, this is it. The car is absolutely unbelievable. My name's Joe, my name and number's on the bottom of the screen. Give me a call, drop me a text or a WhatsApp, I'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks for watching, bye bye now.